We have something very interesting. When we started this conversation, we wanted to create a family. And as we celebrate the 8th edition, we've had something really pressing on us. How can we be able to do meaningful business in places like this? And how can we create the right networking that can take our businesses forward? And as we were doing that, we got an offer from the CEO, Olakira, who said that he's willing to take 6 people who are winners from this crowd, the top digitally fit winners from this crowd, for a 2 days fully paid MAASAI Mara experience.
Last year during the Digitally Fit Awards East Africa edition, we had different people from all the East African countries. We had people from Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, Somalia, all join us at Kenya. And during the award, there was a feeling that CEOs go through a lot. And every time they run their companies, there is a need for them to just be out there and relax, and also network and just bond, unwind and reboot about their businesses. So one of the winners offered what we famously call the Olakira 6, which ended up to be the dream and the concept for this, which is the Digitally Fit Champions CEOs Networking Bootcamp.
For the last 2 days, it's been a very good experience where we have been hosting the champions for the Digitally Fit Awards. And one of the things I've really enjoyed, the networking, the fun part of it, the game drive. I know there are some people, but they have never been in MAASAI Mara. How? Aji?
We had an amazing experience at Olakira Mara Homes. We hosted the Digitally Fit Awards champions, who actually won in the East Africa edition last year. And the culmination and the whole transformation of the whole safari was really, really amazing.
I had a great experience starting from when we were picked up in Nairobi, in Family Basilica, and we headed direct to pick other CEOs on the way. So we had a stopover in Limuru, where people catched up. It was breathtaking to just have those stops, because now people will socialize and start knowing each other. That was so nice. And then we headed straight to MAASAI Mara. Before we got to MAASAI Mara, we were able to go to Zambezi, a resort. It's quite relaxing. It was a nice experience to see how in this side of Narok somebody can be in a peaceful environment.
It has been an experience that is unforgettable, something that I think will remain in our minds for a good period of time to come in the future. It was my first experience getting into a Land Rover and going out into the wild, getting into an open Land Rover and going out into the wild and seeing what I've been seeing on National Geographic Channel and seeing what I've been seeing on TV. It was right in front of my eyes, and what I was seeing is something that, it's an experience that is unforgettable.
It was that very rare opportunity for me to get an opportunity, to come to MAASAI Mara and get to engage with various CEOs from different companies. It was such a good one. Now, coming to the issues of the nights that we have spent here at Olakira, they were just awesome. Interacting with Pride CEOs, people that are like-minded, people that have come here to have an experience and to also know how to empower their businesses while relaxing the world. It was such an awesome moment. We had games in the night, sang those songs that we used to sing during our nursery schools and baby class and all that. It was just a good time of relaxing and winding and all that.
Wow, my experience has just been nothing but great. It has exceeded our expectation in every way. When we went out to MAASAI Mara, the breakfast that we had in the bush was like dining with the lions, dining with the birds. It was delicious, everything was well thought of, and it happened after 2-3 hours of game drive. imagine we're as hungry as the lions, and that's how we served the pancakes, the sausages, the tea, the fruits. It was a wow breakfast, which I would recommend for everybody. Breakfast in the bush, that was a winner for me.
From the start of my journey, all the way from Lodwar to Nairobi, and Nairobi to MAASAI Mara, was one of the best journey I have ever experienced in my life. We interacted with our fellow CEOs along the journey on how we curb the challenges, on how we need to run a good service delivery.
It has been a wonderful opportunity to actually be a member of this boot camp because I've learned so much, especially when we visited the Mara for the first time and got to know about how you can do actually photography and content creation through a learning experience that we experienced inside the Mara National Park. So I'm very thankful for this organization that is digitally fit in conjunction with Olakira Mara Homes for bringing this experience to us, and we've been able to learn so much about so many things, including networking and actually the photography masterclass. And when I go back, I'm very sure that I'm going to make use of that knowledge in my business.
The experience here at Timara has been so good. I've been able to meet so many people from different places, which has made me at least, I'm now different from whom I came. So I'm able at least to do something. When I go back, I'm able to impact the same knowledge to my people in Kakamega. So I've met advocates from the law court. We've been able to interact. So we know so many things. The directors from Kericho and also many others from different places. So we've interacted, we've gotten the contacts where at least we shall exchange for future reference.
I really enjoyed the food. The ambience was cool. We had dinner over the stars, the breakfast in the wild. It was quite marvelous. The hospitality team has been wonderful with great service. The rooms were clean and everything was spectacular.
Glad to have been part of this trip organized by Oracom Group under the Digital Fit Awards. Yeah, I loved the whole itinerary, but specifically now the game drive. I was happy to have been in Mara for the first time. Just seeing and interacting with we call them the weak animals towards the gate, the antelopes, the gazelles, and I was happy also to learn that the hyenas are also part of the weak team in as much as they prey on carcasses. So I think it was early morning. We were able to go through almost the better part of the park, going through where we are now calling the open, where there are these weaklings, and now driving into the bush. And for the first time I felt like so I can also be happy through the drives. If somebody like myself got to a point of maybe closing the eyes, you'd find yourself in a meditation mode.
So my experience in the Maasai village was very awesome, something unique, considering this kind of generation. you find that it's very hard to get such a place at the current century. So what I saw different was how they do the fire. That was something unique, using the materials they have in lighting the fire. The houses, the way the houses are, that is something that is very hard to find in the current modern day.
I would love to say that this has been a very good experience. As we were coming from Nairobi to Masai Mara, I would say I had a different thought, view of Masai Mara. I thought Masai Mara is a place where you go and find animals just all over. You are passing through in the midst of the animals. But to my shock, I would say we were searching for animals inside the Mara, and it was a lovely experience because at some point when there was we were going to see a lion lying somewhere, as in a lioness lying somewhere, it was like I was shocked to see a lot of tourist vehicle coming there, as in to park there just to see that one animal lying down there.
We have been here at Masai Mara. It's been an amazing experience, one of its kind. I can remember from Friday when we got right here, it was a very nice drive from all the way from Nairobi to right here. And when we got here, let me just say, in a world of technology where change is the only constant there is, we found things different. They are conserving the environment and living around the wild animals. They don't do loud disco. So my first amazing experience as far as MC or event things are concerned, they are having something that is called silent disco. So you just have your earphones, everybody, a crowd of over 200 having their earphones, and as an MC, we were still very able to connect the emotions and everything was nice. We had amazing games, everybody was having that shared celebration.
Cheers to fun, to laugh, to enjoyment.